And I'm thinking, oh my God, what if that baby bit or like stung my pussy lip and then I just like die and my pussy lip's all awful. Duo content on the spicy links all July and August. It's gonna be amazing. What is up, guys? A little commotion for how great these jeans fit now. Oh my God. I love it.
So who cares? Why not do your own thing and let them say what they want?
I just love the way my body shape is now. It's so great. It's just like, it's wonderful how everything just works out when you like lower your body fat and increase the amount of weight training, all that stuff. Oh, it's so awesome. Today I'm just gonna do an update video, talk to you about random stuff and, you know, do the whole like, we're besties, let's catch up kind of thing. Cause I just did 2 videos. I had to get 3 done before I leave for my Colorado trip, which is one of the topics we'll talk about. And I am a little fucking swamped. I am not going to lie. Whew. I've been going in between like a flow state where I'm just like kicking ass and taking names and getting all of this content done, all the customs for the spicy sites. Links in the description as always if you want to support my content and definitely let me support your fun and other things. But yeah, I've just been grinding things out in that flow state, and then on the other hand, I'm like, any downtime I have, I'm like stressing because I have so much I have to do before the trip. It just kind of snuck up on me, and this hair is driving me crazy. Where the fuck is it? There it is. The hair that was giving me drama. So the trip we are going on is our summer trip. Usually we do it in August, but we're trying to do it earlier because August is so hectic and it's right before kind of the holiday season. It's not right before, but it's only like a few months before the holiday season, and Hunter gets busy with his work too around that time. So we're like, let's try to make it like in the middle of summer instead of like more at the end of summer or at the beginning of summer, I guess this is. You know, I just realized recently that summer doesn't start until like June 20th or 22nd or something. Crazy. Because here in Vegas, honestly, it's already summer. It's been summer for like a month now. Oh my God, we had the worst heat wave. It was like 110. I still have the doors and the top off of my Jeep, and I'm literally like, fuck it. It makes me so happy to have the doors and top off that I literally don't mind that I'm burning alive. I mean, I mind, but not as much as I would mind putting the top and doors back on and then having an amazing day like we had yesterday that was just in the 80s. Nothing compares. There is no dopamine or serotonin release that is better than top off, doors off, blasting music, going like 65 on the freeway, or maybe faster, I don't know, and just enjoying the breeze hitting my entire body and all the vitamin D I get from the sun. Obviously slathering on sunscreen, but still, I just love it. I wouldn't drive anything else. I cannot rave enough about the topless doorless Jeep or just having a Jeep in general. Love how high up it sits. I love how I can fucking off-road or I can go camping in the middle of nowhere and get all these like really hard to get to campsites that are never full easily because you have to have a 4x4, and specifically a 4x4 that can actually go up and down hills, not just like on a dirt fire road or whatever. I just love it. So I'm in the season of loving having a Jeep once again, and even though we haven't done any like serious off-roading, this Colorado trip, which we're taking, it's about 10 days. And we're gonna start in what is it? Springs. I forget what it's called. It's not. What are the Springs? I don't remember the name. Is it Springs? God, I can't remember where we start. I have to look this up. I'm sorry. So we're going to a bunch of different places, staying in for a couple days each place. Steamboat. It's not even Springs, is it? No. Okay, so we're going to Steamboat. And then we're gonna go to the Rocky Mountains and stay in like Boulder, check out Boulder and all that. I've never been to either of those places. Then we're gonna go down to Breckenridge, which we've gone to pretty much every winter for snowboarding, but I've never been to Colorado in the summer. I'm so excited for wildflowers and a cooler climate than here. I think it's gonna be in the 60s and 70s. Oh my God, we have all these great places lined up, and we're ending in my dream place, which was my dream place to go before I ever even liked the winter vibes or anything. I never liked Christmas. I didn't snowboard, but I've always dreamt of going to Aspen. Albeit I wanted to go to Aspen in the winter, and I think we will still plan a trip at some point, like a bougie snowboarding trip, but we're gonna basically be in fucking Aspen for 4th of July, and I am so excited. Hunter always books these like cool restaurants. He always like makes a reservation before and like chooses it, and so we have some sushi places, some cool places like a wine tasting place or whatever. And we're doing tons of hikes. We're gonna do some of the like best lake view hikes. So I'm ready to like bring a bikini, take a dip. And last weekend we went to Joshua Tree. This was my first trip of the year, having the new tight body where I was in a bikini the entire time. And I felt so hot and like comfortable in my skin, and it was just amazing. And I have a video coming out, I think in either 1 week or 2 weeks. I think it's in 2 weeks. Talking about, I hit my goal, because I did. I'm down past, I'm even lower than 135 now, which was my arbitrary random like guessing goal. I'm like, I think at that point I'll like reevaluate what's going on, and then maybe I'll start to build muscle. And that's kind of where I am at now. Like I'll tell you guys in the video. You guys will see in 2 weeks. But in that video, I talked about just like how strong I feel. So I'm excited to be in a bikini, but I'm also more excited to do these really, really hard, like 3,000 feet of elevation hikes, or even harder, and see how easy they are now, because everything is so easy. Everything I did in the gym now that I used to do before, I do it now, it's so fucking easy. I can easily do 40 minutes on the Stairmaster at like 7, and no, I don't fucking like hunch over and hold myself up. I don't really touch the handrails at all. Like I'm kicking fucking ass at everything. I fucking, I do HIIT for a long time, like sprinting, stopping, or I'll fucking just jog at 7 miles per hour, which is kind of fast for my short little legs. And I can do that 10 minutes straight. Doesn't even feel like anything. I just feel so fit and so ready to take on the world. This is definitely the fittest I've ever been. So super excited about this half outdoorsy, half like just drinky, boozy, hanging out with Hunter trip. I love Breckenridge, Vail, fucking Telluride, and all those places in the winter, and I can't imagine how beautiful they're gonna be in the summer. I've been to them so many times, just bundled up and freezing, that I'm like, I cannot wait to be wearing like a cute outfit like this or something. Walk around the city and go to those little shops that we always go to. I'm curious to see if they have like sales on snowboarding stuff. There was like an Aspen spa I was looking into, because I want to try this wood therapy. It's kind of like a lymphatic drainage thing, but with wood. And I saw that they had that in Aspen, and I was looking through their spa packages, which I don't even know if I will do, because we're trying really hard to save money. But I was looking through their spa packages, and they had one that was like just for the lower half of your body after snowboarding. And I'm like, damn, when we stay there and snowboard, I'm definitely going to be taking advantage of that. But we're also going to the moose capital of Colorado. I think it's somewhere in the Rocky Mountains. We have wanted to see a moose in person since we backpacked in Yellowstone and Grand Tetons, and we specifically booked one of the campsites, and this was 2 years ago, that was supposed to be like the best moose viewing spot. We've been to Yellowstone now twice, and backpacked in Grand Tetons in Yellowstone, and we've seen bison, and we saw like this big fucking huge cool buck right by our tent when we were camping, but we've never seen a moose, and we've never seen a bear, and I'm happy for the latter part of that, because I really don't want to see a bear. I'm terrified of bears. Like I really feel like it's like, if you guys haven't seen I Shouldn't Be Alive, it's like this Australian show, but you can find it on YouTube. And oh my God, they have a bear edition. Oh, just, I'm like so afraid of running into a bear and her cubs. And then, did you see that guy recently who was doing everything right, but his bear spray like malfunctioned? And like he got all fucked up and he had to call his wife. Oh my God. Whew, but I'm just so excited. I'm excited for the time off. I've been feeling a little burnt out lately. I've been doing a lot of work. Oh my God, you guys don't even know. I feel like I'm just nonstop, bam, bam, bam. Like from fucking wake up at 5:30, go to the gym, and from then it's just like basically grind until like 5 when Hunter comes home, and then have dinner. And then we've been kind of overworking fitness wise too. Like we take walks at night. So the gym, and then the walks, and then the filming and running around and trying to get everything scheduled for like 100 different platforms that I'm on, making sure I'm fucking streaming twice a week. I'm twice a week on Twitch now, you guys, on Tuesdays and Thursdays, but obviously not while I'm out of town. So I've just been kicking ass. One of my best friends, if you would know him if you watch my stream, Red, he's been helping me with everything, like reposting a lot of stuff on different platforms and like taking a lot of the monotonous bullshit work off my hands. But still, I can always fill it with more work, and I feel like we are building an empire so that maybe one day we can buy our dream house and retire on a ranch or something. But like, it's so much work, but it's also super fulfilling because I do like my job. I like content creation. I like being sexy. I feel like it's a great creative outlet. I even like, if I had the time for it, I would even like the editing. I've been looking for a better editor. I tried someone and he sucked, and it's just like, everyone sucks. I always have to end up spending at least 2 more hours like re-editing it a little bit. So it's just been super annoying trying to find good help. But everything's good. Everything's really fucking good. Me and Hunter are super solid. Ooh, something funny happened to me. I actually got stung by a scorpion. So it was the worst. It was the opposite of fucking serendipity, right? So I've been trying to hit 10K steps every day. That's like my little mini goal. I've been having like work mini goals and personal mini goals that I focus on in the month to make things a habit. So then it's like I can add on more the next month. So one of my ones right now is trying to make sure I do the 10K steps every day. So I noticed I had 200 steps left, and Hunter was like up taking a shit or something in the bathroom. And I'm like, I'm gonna go ahead and start packing, because we had like the Joshua Tree trip, right? So I go out and I always keep my camera equipment with the bag that I carry it in on the floor next to the garage door, like the house door into the garage, not the like giant like garage door, like the door into the house. So I keep it over there, but that's where the fucking scorpions get in. I wasn't thinking about it. It was like the middle of the night, so I had like one light on, but I was just like, all right, I'm gonna start packing my camera equipment. And I move my camera bag, it's like laying open on the floor, and I step, and immediately like, it's like a stinging, burning, and I'm like, I knew exactly, I didn't have to look down. I knew exactly what happened to me. I got stung by a scorpion. I've never been stung by anything before. Not a bee, not nothing. I got stung by a scorpion. I look down, this motherfucker like scurries away. I love scorpions. I think they're fucking cool. I could never kill one. We have this little thing. Oh my God, I'll get it and show it to you, because I gotta put you on to this thing. Hold on. This thing, oh my God. Jay got this for us for Christmas. And this is the coolest thing ever for someone who does not like to kill bugs, but also some of the bugs here can kill you, so I try not to touch them. You pull this thing back and the bottom opens, and it has like a magnifying glass here, so you can like put it on top of the bug, close it, and then you can actually look at the bug. So we caught him with that and took him outside. But most of you I know have never gotten filler dissolved. I just recently got some filler dissolved, and I've been, dissolving and fixing my lips for many years, so I know what it feels like. It's like a pinch, then a burning sensation just flooding that area where it was injected. And then with the fucking scorpion, it was exactly like that. It was that exact feeling, but it was like pulsating. So it would be like no pain, burning, no pain, burning, no pain, burning. And I'm like, oh my God. So Hunter was in the bathroom taking a shit. I run upstairs. I'm like, fuck. I got stung by a scorpion. He's never been stung by a scorpion, even though he's a Vegas native. And he's like, oh shit. So he comes out of the bathroom, and I'm like, what do we do? Should I wash it? Oh my God, I don't know. And I'm like freaking out. And I'm like, we're about to go to bed. And I'm like, I don't know what if we go to bed and I just like fucking have a heart attack and die or something? Because it's very, 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 it's like exceedingly rare for you to die, even though it's a bark scorpion, and it was a little one, but he was kind of full grown. They're usually little. It wasn't like a baby. We've had a baby in the toilet, in the guest bathroom toilet. And I'm thinking, oh my God, what if that baby bit or like stung my pussy lip, and then I just like die and my pussy lip's all awful. But anyway, so he's like, no, it's fine. We're both light sleepers. You'll wake up, it'll be fine. He gave me a Benadryl, which I later read was a bad idea, because if it makes you sleepy and you're having like some adverse reactions, it's harder for you to wake up, So, oh my God. So I was tripping a little bit, but he's like, there's no reason to worry. It's funny because half the people I talk to are like, oh my God, bark scorpion can kill you. Go to the doctor immediately. And I texted Jay, and Jay was saying, go to the doctor immediately. And Hunter's like, that is a ridiculous thing to do. If you're not seeing any bad symptoms, just wait and chill and you'll be fine, I'm sure. And so I was like, all right, fine, I'll just wait. It turns out like I wake up in the morning and my whole foot is numb. You can't see anything on the foot anymore where he like poked me. At first it was a little swollen and red, but not really anything. The pain, I would say, like a lot of people say it's extremely painful, but then before I ever got my lips dissolved, people were telling me that was insanely painful, like to the point where they were afraid to even do it and would never do it again. I don't know if I have a high pain tolerance or what, but it's like nothing. I slept with the throbbing and the burning all night. It didn't bother me. But in the morning I woke up and my whole foot was numb. whole foot was numb. It was so weird. Like, it was literally like I fell asleep on it, but only in that area. It wasn't like going up the leg like that usually does when your foot falls asleep. And I would randomly I had like 3 panic attacks that day over nothing. Usually when I have a panic attack, back when I used to have them, like back in the day, like 4 years ago or something, I had this little stint of a few months where I had panic attacks. And one of them was brought on by like freaking out on a hike because I thought I couldn't get up this waterfall I went down. So I was like, oh my God, I'm stuck here. It always had to do with something, you know, like something was happening and then I was also doing like some kind of workout that was stimulating my heart and giving me a fucking panic attack. But these were just coming on out of nowhere. Like I was driving in the topless Jeep and I'm like, oh my God, my heart. And I think that was the venom going through my body because after 24 hours that shit stopped, but it was so weird. So I had my first fucking sting of any kind, and I'm glad to know that I'm not like allergic to it or something, because that would have sucked. The next thing that has happened, and this is gonna require a little editing because I have to show you. So a couple months ago, actually might have only been like a month and a half ago now, we were outside grilling out by the grill, and that's like right outside of our bedroom window. And there was this little fucking nest. I'll put it on the screen here. And I was like, oh my God, there's a nest. And it was like just barely above my head, like couple inches above my head. So I get the stool that's outside and I stand on that and look in, and there's this little, and I got a little bit of video of it and I'll put that here too, this little black body just like squirming, like no feathers, no nothing. And I'm like, oh my God, it's a baby hummingbird. I put a hummingbird feeder directly below that tree, and I've been like cleaning it, refilling it, and now because it's summer, I even got it a little umbrella. Oh my God, it's so cute. I'll try to get a picture of that too if I remember. So I was Googling, and they're like, in 2 weeks only, hummingbird will be fully grown. And I'm like, no way. So I've been watching him grow. At first he was laying in the nest with his beak out, and I thought he was laying on his back with his beak pointing up, but he was really laying on his stomach, just like fucking back arched, tail feather out. It's so cute, such a baby. We named him Henry. Every time I was out there trying to get good footage or good pictures with my camera, which, it made me want to buy like a telephoto lens so I can do super zoom and get like super good quality shit. Every time I was out there, Mom, with her little pink head, which I have a picture of here, she would sit there and like swoop at me, and she did not like me being out there. So I tried to give them space and stuff while also getting a little bit of pictures, and I was able to take my camera from the inside of our bedroom, standing on our bed, and I got footage of him 2 weeks in, fully grown, fully feathers, just like flapping around and like trying to do his wings or whatever. The day after that, Hunter and I were like, all right, we're gonna stay down at the condo because he had the condo is closer to the courthouse and he had court that day. So I was like, all right, we'll just stay overnight and we'll come back. He comes back before I do because I had a stream that day and I usually stream at the condo. And he's like, the hummingbird is gone, Henry's gone. I'm like, what? So I get home and we literally just missed the day that he learned to fly and flew away, and I never got to see him fly. And I don't know, we have this fat hummingbird now that comes back every morning, and like he like messes with his feathers. He like preens himself and like manscapes or whatever himself, and then he drinks from my feeder and then he takes off. And I'm like, is that him? I see his mom sometimes with the little pink head drinking from our feeder, and I wonder if Henry just got a little chunky and that's the dude who hangs out on his favorite branch right next to his old nest. But the nest is still there, completely empty. So sad. Oh man, so cute though. Oh, I love birds. I love hummingbirds. I think they're so cute. Oh, it's the best. I don't know. It was a really, really magical experience, honestly. And I hope that when we get a new house, I'll have like a bunch of stuff. I want like a fucking freshwater pond thing for birds, and I just want to like make an environment that's great for bees and birds. Every night we go on walks around the neighborhood, and I'm always like picking up the bees that are tired and putting them back on trees. And I even have this like bee nectar. I just love nature. I feel like it's like the best part of the world. And you know, it kind of goes in with my misanthropy. Like I don't like people because people are just leveling all of the nature in order to put their own shit in. And it's not like I'm any different really, but like I try my best to be in nature and support nature. I fucking pack in, pack out when I'm going hiking or camping. I never like fucking litter anywhere. And I kind of just wish that there was like a smaller population of people and we could just keep it that way. I know that we're like apex predators that are fucking like not even in the chain, and we're just gonna take over everything until the planet dies off. But then at the same time, I don't think like one of us driving an electric car, like I'm not gonna give up my gas car so that I can live shittily while everyone's just building complexes on nature, you know? So it's kind of like a shitty catch-22 feeling. But anyway, in a month, a little over a month, at the end of July, me and Kristen will be going down to Miami to get new boobs. Oh, I'm so excited. I have content scheduled all about the titties. So last JOI with these titties, last come on my titties thing with Kristen, so duo content on the spicy links all July and August. It's gonna be amazing. I am so excited for this and so ready. Like, I know everyone keeps looking at me in clothes and stuff and being like, you don't need it, blah, blah, blah. But it's like, they have really like hollowed out if I don't have anything tight on. Like, I want them to look like this. This is what I'm going to make them look like, you know, to make them held up and have nice cleavage. I have like a crazy refund gap right now, and they're really just bottoming out and siding out into my armpit. And there's like rippling and stuff, and they just need to be redone after the weight loss. A lot of stuff needs to be redone after the weight loss. And I've always wanted to redo them, and I was like, oh, when I get to my goal weight, I'll definitely redo them. And so I've definitely earned it. And I'm excited to get smaller nipples. This guy's the fucking best. I'm so hyped. I'm just not hyped about the traveling. Oh, the traveling for it. It's a very long flight. I hate flying. I have like a fear of flying, and on top of that, I have kind of like I feel stuck in a crowd of gross people in a gross environment when I'm on an airplane, and that gives me a little bit of claustrophobia. What else? Joshua Tree was pretty cool. I was nervous about it because it was just Hunter and his friends, and we were stuck in a house, and we're just gonna drink the whole time. So it's like, oh. But Kristen came down, and we filmed some more hot content. So there's gonna be 4th of July content with me and Kristen as well. And I was like, oh, this is nice. Because I was walking over, there was 2 houses. It was like a compound. It was pretty cool. It was like a nice place, but it was clearly made as an Airbnb. Like, there were no closets. It was a really weird, interesting place. 2 compounds, backyards identical, except for there was a smaller house, and it was like the same pool, the same chairs, but less of them or smaller. It was really weird. Definitely just literally built for Airbnb. So we were staying in the smaller one with Hunter's partner, Jamie, and his girlfriend. Dude, like, I would come over there because we were filming at the small one. Everyone was hanging out in the big one, and I would walk over there and they just looked miserable. They were like, oh, they got some, dude, did you guys know there's this thing called gig salad that you can just hire someone to do like whatever, and they do it? So they hired a bartender. This bitch drove 2 hours for $150, and everyone felt so bad they slanged her like another $80. And then when she was leaving, she's like, do you need these weeds pulled? I'll pull your weeds for $20. And we're like, dude, this is an Airbnb. But she came, and she was a great bartender. She had like 4 or 5 different drinks she could make us. And we opened like the little windows, and there was like bar stools outside, and so they were getting lit. I had like 1 drink, and I was like not really doing anything, waiting for Kristen to drive in. She drove in. We filmed. I come back for dinner. Everyone is silent. They're so fucking like sick of drinking in the heat or something. And I'm like, oh, this is exactly what I did not want to do. This is why I didn't want to go on this, because I don't like the idea of drinking and eating for 3 days straight. Like, it's stuck in a house, and the house did not have good AC, but it was a pretty house. It was better than I thought it would be. And I thought there was going to be people there I didn't know, but I knew everyone there except for like 1 new girlfriend that everyone else knew. So she was chill. She was cute. She was like 4'7", but didn't look like a midget. She was like a hot little Asian midget. It was cute. So, I mean, I had fun. And I think, you know, all of the times that I've bitched about Hunter's friends, one of them is out of the relationship that kind of made there be a wedge between us. So that was cool, getting to bond with him a little bit more. And then it was better than I thought. And I'm starting to compartmentalize that whole thing, even though the more fit I get and the more I respect my body, and the more I don't like doing all of that like degenerate shit, I have also balanced like being able to do that stuff while still staying on track and not feeling so guilty. Because in the past, sometimes shit like that would actually knock me off track. But now I have a great partner, I have a great system, and everything's just fucking great. And I'm looking forward to the future. I'm very happy. I should probably let you guys go because I do have to watch through all of this and edit all of this, even if it's minimal editing, and I don't know how much time I'm gonna have. I just filmed 3 dick pic reviews. I have a semi-custom and a custom to film after this. Which is very involved. It's a very interesting custom. It's like some guy's obsessed with Madison beer, but he also likes the BBC kink. So I got like 2 big black dildos over there. It'll be fun. It'll be fine. I just gotta get so much done, and then I'm gonna send the 2 harder videos out to my old editor, and hopefully she gets them back to me by Monday. We'll see. But I'm just gonna chill Next week, all I have to do is do 2 streams, but it's 2 days in a row. And I have fucking beauty appointments for my trip. But I will definitely be taking Instagram pictures on this trip. I hope to get my ass naked in a field of wildflowers. That would be fucking awesome. Maybe buy a new sundress out there. Just relax and spend time with my person. And that's all I can ask for. And then a month later, I'll be on my way to Miami getting some titties. So I will update you probably then. Other than that, I'm just gonna keep it to the stuff that I've been liking to do. F&M, incendiary shit. I have some fun stuff coming up next 2 weeks. Hopefully I get those out before I leave. I love you guys so much. Please post in the comments what you think, what you guys have been up to. Are you happy? Are you having fun? I hope you are. And let me know what you want me to film. Like, actually tell me what you think will do best on the channel, because I'd love to hear your input too, because right now I'm kind of just looking at what does well, like video to video and cutting the fat, and just trying to make this like a channel that at least funnels people to other places where I do make money, because we still fully demonetized. If you guys want to support the channel, links are in the description, and you can also get me something off my wish list for Friday Night Mail, and I'll wear it or use it in there. Otherwise, have a wonderful weekend. Have a wonderful 4th of July holiday, and I will see you when I get back, and I will see you every Friday with a video if I didn't fuck up. And if I miss a Friday worth of videos, it's because I fucked up. Bye guys, I love you. Mwah. I hope you guys are as happy as I am right now.